There's nothing more exciting than stalking big carp out the edge. It takes a little bit of effort, but the rewards are definitely there to be had. Whilst you're watching them all the time, you can learn every day. The smallest to be £35, pretty insane. Chuck me that net. Yes, bro! Shouldn't have been zero discount. Is it? This is f***ing insane! There's nothing more exciting than stalking big carp out the edge. I mean, it takes a little bit of effort, but the rewards are definitely there to be had. Where it's such an easy and quick way of fishing, you just got one rod, a net, a mat, and half the time I don't even take my bag. I'll normally pull up in the car park, fill one of my pockets with some boilie, and then I'll have a rig already tied up on there, ready to go. If I'm gonna do anything after work, then it would literally be a couple of hours stalking, but I've caught loads of fish doing that, just opportunities at the edge. I'd rather do that than set up in a swim in a rush. I'd rather do an hour's stalking in the evening than, yeah, set up in a rush trying to get my rods out before it's dark so I can go to bed because I've got work early in the morning. So we were going to do a little thing on stalking, but unfortunately it's quite busy. So all the stalking areas really have got people sort of in the swimmers next door, so can't really go and fish them. So we're just going to get the rods out for the night, and then hopefully it's Sunday tomorrow, so it should quieten down a little bit. And then we can go around. I have gone around and baited a few of the spots, but I'm sure the bait will probably be gone in the morning, but there's plenty of bird life and things like that floating around the lake, so we're gonna have a look in the morning and see if we can find some fish in the back of some trees. But hopefully we'll catch some tonight anyway. Maybe. Oh mate, I ain't catching nada. Fucking leg come off again. So my rods are out. I've had a bit of a mare and it's just been, I don't know, my leads have been falling off, my PVA bags keep melting, and everything that could go wrong has gone wrong, but they're out now. I am quite hopeful for tonight, to be fair. I've seen a lot of fish sort of up around the right hand corner. This is sort of why I wanted to go in here really. It's as close as I can get to them without being in the swims over there where I kind of wanted to be, but I know that we've seen them already cruising all the way through in front of here, up and down, so it's definitely a passing point. But I think tomorrow will be the day, really. When that sun gets up in the morning, I reckon they'll all shoot back in the tree lines, and then hopefully a few people will move off and we'll be able to go around and stalk a couple out of the edge. It was an eventful night really, more on the sort of tench front. I had a couple of tench early on, and then just after midnight I had a small common which is in the sack. We'll have a look at that in a minute. It was cold last night actually. I didn't hear anything. There was quite a bit of a frost this morning. But no, I didn't hear any shows. I haven't seen anything this morning, just a few more tench rolls. So we'll get this fish out and have a look at it, and then take a wander around and bait a few zones in the margins and see if we can catch a couple today. The sun's out today, so they'll definitely push in the trees again this morning, I think. Well, I've got a feeling they might have actually just stayed in the trees yesterday, especially with the amount of people that have turned up all fishing in the middle now. But hopefully with the sun out all day, which is meant to be, there should definitely be a few sat up in the edge for us to go and have a look at. because you're sat there and you're literally there within 12 foot of you and you're watching them, and you know they're feeding. When you're sat on your bed, like I'm sat on my bed now and I've got 2 rods out, but I don't know what's going on out there. They could be feeding, but they're not. In your head, you have no idea, so I don't know what's happening at all. But when I'm sat there and I'm watching them all swimming in and out, every time they swim in, you just stood there shaking, like trying not to breathe, like thinking. And you can, when you know where your rig is as well, if you can know roughly whereabouts it is on the zone, when they come through and the closer they get to it, the more you like shake. And then normally they swim straight over the top of it and then disappear, and then they come back 10 minutes later.